Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the Penn State Nitt Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Nitt Lions head coach before the game. This running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week, we see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Scarlet Knights offense will take the field first. We get a look at KJ Duff. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. On the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Penn State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend. But the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against them and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
And they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley. Time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to pass, it's Beck. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Nitt Lions come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to get it through the air. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Some misdirection with the counter. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Snagged in the middle. It's Sauer. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Nitt Lions come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking for a man. It's Beck. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. The give from the gun. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Throwing right. And they can't make the connection.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Nitt Lions going back to work on offense now. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Couldn't find his way out of his grasp.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. To the air, it's Beck. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Nitt Lions will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the away team sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate to see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys?
Okay, Holly. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Back to the ground game on the left. Maybe some room here.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting.
Got room on the return. Picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. Bring in the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Gives it on the option. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Byers on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Scarlet Knights will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Black. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. The throw. It's complete to the left. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Rutgers takes its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Nitt Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Oh, he wants it all. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Nitt Lions.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the #1 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Mustangs with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. And it's 3 straight victories for this team as they start to get hot. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
And the Scarlet Knights will kick it off to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Wallace. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Guys, catching up with the Nitt Lions head coach at the half, he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Finding some room. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now on first down from the 28. Peoples again. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Dropping back, it's Beck. He rifles one deep to the left. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
This is a great play by the defensive back. And I think one of the hardest things to do as a DB is you're covering a receiver deep down the field. Your back's to the play, and you've got to turn your shoulder, locate the football, and then swat it away. That DB did an outstanding job in coverage.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And, man, that's frustrating for an offense. You got a little something going. You had a little bit of momentum, but they've got to do a better job of protecting their guy, keeping him upright, letting him go make some plays for this offense. That's the only way he's going to get hot. They got to give him more time.
Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Nitt Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside. It's Hansen. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Here's a give to Peoples. Got a little grass. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. Trying play action. Quick strike complete. Could not make his way to the corner. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
And the returner is stopped. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Penn State sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him to...
Breaks into the open. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Beck. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Sowell. Stumbled to the ground. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They're working that left side. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Nitt Lions are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Taking it the other way. Past the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Rutgers.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We've got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened, what did I do wrong. You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's Peoples one more time. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Peoples.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic. 3rd down play from the gun. Snagged out of the air.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Nitt Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on first down. Got it. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Nitt Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the move. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Into the end zone, and he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the run, it's Benjamin. Here's a little room there. Oh, he got loose. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him, and they got it.
And the defensive coordinator was really pleased with his unit after registering 3 sacks last week. He wanted to add a few more wrinkles in their blitz packages to see if they could build on that. In this game, so far, they hadn't gotten to the QB until that last play just now. Now let's find out if they can crank up the heat.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going long. Leaping grab for a big gain. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
He's got it. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
They'll run play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And that is no good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They want that clock to run. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him, a little slippery with all those juke moves. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Rutgers takes his 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Timeout called here by Rutgers, and that's their 3rd. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
They'll move the tight end. The Nitt Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Peoples again. Might have a chance. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Peoples. He's brought down, but enough to move the sticks one more time and to move this game into the win column. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense.